So I can't believe this is the update that I'm giving, but the first year of medical school for me is officially over. We took our last exam on Friday. It's Saturday now. Our last exam was hematology. The exam could have been really interesting, but luckily they had mercy on us and it was like doable. Literally, I have 3 more years left of medical school, which seems like a lot still, but better than 4. Basically, now what happens, this is the only summer of medical school that we have time off. And in my head, I was thinking, oh, I have the whole summer now to do fun things and it's gonna be awesome. It's literally the month of June that we have off, which is better than nothing, so I'm not complaining. But I'll be doing research this summer, so I'm staying around. Well, I would have been in Boston staying around here anyway, but I'm staying around to do research. Technically it's full time, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I mean, the weather's getting nicer, getting really excited to just hang out and enjoy and not have to study all the time, like get a little break from that will be really nice. And then when we go back in July, we have second year until, I don't know, what is it, till like December, January, and then we take STEP, which is crazy, step 1. So there's a lot coming down the line, but for now, I'm just going to actually sit, and I just happened to pick up a book, which is kind of abnormal to just read a book for pleasure. So Atul Gawande is my go-to to read a book because he's an awesome writer and is from Boston and still works in Boston, I think. So that's really cool. So yeah, that's the update. We all kind of celebrated, my classmates and I, we celebrated Friday night, and today I just did some like things I was putting off for a while. So I repotted my plants. That was something I was really looking forward to. Hung out with some family, and next order of business is to organize my room and my life because I kept putting that off since I had to study. So overall, I don't think I have any crazy reflections or revelations about first year of medical school that I haven't already talked about in other videos, like just things I've come to learn and find out about how the first year goes. But I will say I do feel really proud and happy that I was able to even just like finish the first year, because I felt like in my head that imposter syndrome, or like you always doubt, I'm like, can I even make it through the first year? Like that'll be the real test to see if you can like do med school. So now that I made it through the first year, I feel very, very proud and like confident about the things that I can do when I put my mind to it, and it's made me excited to move on and get closer to like clinical rotations where I'll be in the hospital really working with patients and doing what I'm like this end goal is. And so I'm really excited to progress and move forward. I'm starting to think more about specialties that I want to go into, especially if there's any more competitive ones, because I should start preparing for that now. So I don't know, I think there's about 10 different, every other week I have like a crisis, and I talk my sister's ear off about the new specialty that I'm going into, and then it changes the next week. So I don't have just one that I think I'm going into yet, but I have a few like leading options, but I think I have to really go through rotations and shadow and do things to determine if those are right for me, definitely long term. So we'll just keep that in the back burner. And other than that, first year was a lot of work, but not as like mentally, physically draining and terrible as I thought it was going to be. It was actually enjoyable because I loved what we learned. I loved the people that I was around, and I was able to do things in my life outside of school, like play soccer and watch dogs, take dogs on walks, hang out with family and friends. So overall, I would say I had a great first year experience, the good and the bad, it all came together to be something that helped me grow and got me a little closer to my end goal of becoming a physician. So that's all for this video, I think. Just a quick thing about how we're all done with the first year, and I'll see what else comes up this summer. Okay, see you in the next one. My pride and joy here. The aforementioned plants that were potted. Need to put a plant in here. We have some good things going. We have a little baby growing back here. Oh, that's not great. Have a little baby growing back there. We've got some oldies. Oh, jeez, I keep hitting. Have some oldies but goodies. I've had this plant for a few years. I've had this plant for a few years. Just got this aloe plant, which I'm excited about. And also this monstera plant, which one of my classmates brings to just give out. He has one that he, I think, propagates off, and he shares the little buds with the class so we can all have plants. So that's super exciting.